fatal day, and the wind begins to speak with a roar that no man can fail to hear. In a 40-mile-an-hour gale, the center span weaves like a ribbon in a swinging twist that you wouldn't believe possible unless you could see it as you do now.
We have interrupted this broadcast for a very special message. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Last Ham Standing. Give it up for your moderator, Mr. Dave Wright.
All right, folks, welcome to the Last Ham streaming show. I am your host, Mr. Dave Wright. Hello, everybody. If you're still with us, I know we were supposed to start at 8 o'clock, but any of you that have regularly seen our shows knows that we never start right at 8 o'clock. So why should this be any different? I'm Dave Wright. I am the host of Last Ham Standing. We haven't performed on a stage in quite a while, and you know, it's a lot of crazy times out there, but you know, we felt like we wanted to try to do something. This was supposed to be one of our shows tonight, April 10th, and obviously couldn't be there. We're all following the rules that everybody should be following, staying inside, washing your hands and all that. But we felt it was important to come out and still do something for you guys, especially since we have a lot of creative people here, and they just, you know, creative people don't do well without having some sort of an outlet. So we are here doing something. I don't know if anybody's even watching this. I have no idea if this, if I'm old, so this might come. I don't know if I'm doing it right, but we'll find out. I do have some people here joining me for this special event. It's not gonna be a long show, but we have something fun planned for you. So I'd like to bring them in if I could. If I could bring in Steve Heaton first. Steve Heaton, you there?
Hey, man.
Hey, Steve, how are you? Yeah,
I'm good.
You're clean shaven.
I did. I had to get rid of it. It was something new to look at during this time of crisis. So, yeah. I love the idea. I love the idea of starting the show by you saying you're old. If we could start every show like that moving forward, that'd be great.
True. And well, I mean, it's evident, but yeah, no. So I wanted to find out from all the players, like kind of how they're handling all this. Obviously, we're all inside, we've been quarantined, self-isolating, all that stuff. How are you handling it there at the Heaton household?
We're good. We're good. We're social distancing. We're having a lot of time just kind of in the backyard playing. So the kids are having a great time. But yeah, we're doing well, and addicted to the news and just kind of watching everything that's going on, and just wishing everybody's, you know, safe and healthy out there. But yeah, we're doing okay.
Awesome. All right, cool. Well, let's bring in our next player, Mr. David Sly. David Sly, where are you at?
Hey.
Hey
Guys.
What's up, man? How are you?
Oh, you know.
We finally fulfilled your dream of doing a show with a bowling shirt, but no pants. For years, you've been wanting this, and I was a stickler for the rules, but
if you're patient, anything can happen.
Well, you never know. It just took a pandemic. So what are you doing right now during this whole craziness?
You know, I don't know. I feel like I was prepared for this pretty well. I mean, I don't know, like for like years, Steve can attest. Every time I'd go to a grocery store, I would like routinely just lick a lot of things, like the cart handles, if I was evaluating which cereal box to buy or something. And my immune system is basically like, I mean, I'm impenetrable. So I haven't gone outside to use it, but if it ever makes its way inside, I'm ready. So I feel good about it.
Yeah, see, now this is family friendly, even though we're not in front of an audience. I'm going to assume that a lot of our followers, are still in that family friendly range. I don't want anyone watching, if there is anyone watching, to think that we endorse anything that David Sly just said about licking things. It's
This was
definitely
years
not.
ago, Dave. This was years ago.
Oh,
Remember, I said
that
that leading up to this. So
that makes this so much better. Okay, well, at least you seem healthy now. Let's bring on our next player, Jack Rita. Jack. Oh, there. Oh, coming to us all the way from San Francisco. Technology.
That's all you're.
How are you?
Great.
How are you doing tonight, sir?
I'm great. This is how life is for us normally. I never leave the house unless I'm forced to by court order. You know that.
Sure. I do know that. I got the memo. As I said, I think on one of our rehearsal calls, it'll be interesting if we do more of these to see the progression of all of our hair, because without being able to get out for a haircut, it could get a little crazy. But so this whole social distancing, not a problem for you?
Well,
Jack?
we have been hoarding potatoes and eating toilet paper. Are we doing this right? Hello?
He makes me look technologically savvy, folks. All right, we got one more.
For that, Dave. Sorry, I just feel like you're going to endorse eating toilet paper. Just so we're clear. Okay,
Guys, don't do it.
Now I know where the line is.
Don't do it.
Always make it about you. All right, finally, last but not least, I'd like to bring in Mr. Matt Hartman, all the way from PA.
Hi.
Hey!
Hi.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Oh, technology.
Perfect
Backgrounds.
You got a pig in your background there.
Yeah. It's a ham.
Okay. So I've asked everybody here how they're kind of handling things. How are you handling this whole isolating thing out there in Pittsburgh?
I mean, it's I mean, we're all fighting the good fight. Honestly, one of the good things is I get to do shows with you guys, because ever since I moved away, I don't get to do shows all that much with you, and here I am. I get to be a part of it just like everybody else. So that's pretty good. The rest of the household is, we have a 3-year-old. My wife's working on some homeschooling type of stuff for her, and
Yeah.
it's been, it's a little bit of a struggle. Parents are having a little bit of struggle, I think, these days.
Well, yeah, a couple of us have kids, younger kids, and that I know that the struggle is real. And actually, I do remember you did show me a video on that. I think I actually have it here. Hold on one second.
Yeah.
Hi, Matt.
Hey, Steve.
And that, children, is how we pronounce every word in the dictionary in Latin. We're going to learn geography. This is Ireland. This is the British Virgin Islands. Mexico. And Tennessee. And those are places on the earth.
So it's been magical.
Yeah, that's really educational. That's nice.
Yeah.
It's a tour, is what it is. It's a tour.
You gotta keep learning, and that's the important bit.
You got a lot going on over there.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you guys were all able to come on this try this weird online show out. We're obviously not going to do our typical show. It's a little hard to do. And in fact, we found some challenges, obviously, in trying to make this all work. Can't all be on the same stage, sharing the energy and what that entails. And so doing this remotely, has its challenges, but to that end, we decided we wanted to actually, Jack.
See, Jack he gets a little bored. He's going to do
does
that.
get bored. I know.
Do that.
Well, to that end, I think we decided we want to kind of find some fresh blood as players, to find some new people to play with us. So, Steve, you actually, I think you put out like a Craigslist ad or something, right?
Yeah.
Jack, Matt, if you wouldn't mind popping off for this, I think this is for Steve and Dave.
Oh, cool.
You guys mentioned that. Why don't you explain what you did to find some new players?
Yeah, so I was doing some thinking, and the people that have seen a lot of our shows before, we might look familiar, which is cool. Thank you guys for joining us. But with this stream right now, with going live, we may have some people that have never seen us before.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to kind of introduce some old faces to Last Stand, people that have been here a while. But then also, I thought it would be good. We had an audition recently. Auditioned a lot of people, different people. Dave, I don't think you were there for the entire audition, right?
No, I had to not be there for a while.
Good. Okay. Well, good to know. So with that, I thought what we'd do is I'd show you some slides. So the first couple are going to be of current Last Hand performers.
Okay.
And then the next couple slides will be of people that auditioned. So really what I thought we could do right now is include the audience in this. And we just get to hear your take. We could kind of comment on some of the players that auditioned for us. Does that sound like a plan, Dave?
Yeah, you just want my hot takes? That's it?
Yeah, that's it, man. Just take a look at the picture and let me know what you think. Cool.
All right.
Well, yeah, we're going to take a look at past and present, present and future Last Hand performers. So let's go ahead and go to that first slide.
Okay, this guy, Mr. Hartman. Look at that matching shirt, matching background. Love that. That is, woo, in fuego. We can't not have Matt around. Obviously, can't say enough. Matt is a great improvisist and a terrific history teacher. A lot of people know this about him. It needs to be repeated. Hartman teaches history. In fact, you can go to a Facebook page called Hartman Teaches History. I think that's still live. He'll answer your history questions. Loves it when you call him a history teacher. Don't know what else to say about that. History.
All right. Yeah, no, good hot take there. Let's go ahead and look at the next slide.
Ooh, this guy, look at that smile. Dave, do you use like teeth whitener? What is going on there? That is amazing. Dave Wright, I mean, moderator extraordinaire. I don't know how you feel about this, Steve, but personally, I have been feeling like he's gotten a little bit like, ever since he's been doing all those commercials, you know what I mean, on TV, and he's like, kind of been a bit of a bigger deal, has been a little bit more, I don't know, like he's always like product placing in your conversation, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like point out a Ford when it drives by, and I'm like, I get it, you know what I mean? So but I mean, we can't do the show without him, so. Yeah,
no, that's true. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next slide.
Jack Rita, I remember this. He was on his way to a wedding, actually, for this. So always dresses the occasion. And that's what you get with Jack. You get unmitigated Jackness. And I mean, that's just,
Yeah, that's just a Saturday for Jack. He mows the lawn and that's how he gets down.
Yeah, you can tell it. He only gets tan around this T-zone. So. Okay,
cool. Let's take a look at the next slide.
Okay. So this would be somebody who's auditioned, I take it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, so Nick Nolte wants in. Well, I'm not surprised. It's weird that he used a mugshot for a headshot. Headshot's pretty standard. Although I guess it is frugal. I don't think he's been working a lot lately, so I get, the cost savings there. He does kind of look like Heath Ledger's Joker's uncle a little bit in this, so that's kind of awkward, but I kind of dig the vibe. The Hawaiian shirt brings it home. I mean, how was he in person, Steve?
It was loud and it was present. He was there to do something, and but yeah, think about it. That's all I'm saying. Think about him for a callback. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next slide.
Okay. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I have some concerns.
Oh, do you?
A few.
Okay.
All right. Joe Exotic, he has a certain je ne sais quoi about him. You know what I mean? He's got that it factor. He may or may not have tried to kill somebody, which is not really something.
Allegedly.
I mean, you know, I don't know who else auditioned. If Carol Baskin's in that group, we definitely don't want, that's oil and something that doesn't mix with oil. So I don't know. He's a hard maybe. Maybe we could use him for some musical stuff.
Okay. Yeah, we can bring him back around for that. I like it. We'll do an intermission with him singing some songs. That's good. Let's take a look at the next slide.
All right.
Whoa.
Okay.
Whoa. Whoa.
Great. I'm glad this guy showed up. So I have some initial opinions. I mean, again, not having seen him live, are his lips always that way? Are they like sewn in, or like when you saw him live, did he?
He looked just like that and never talked, but he held up signs with words on them. And it was really funny. It was really good.
Impressive also that he could make his way on there without being able to see or speak. His eyes look permanently closed as well. I mean, you know, I am a little curious, like, again, the face makes it look like he might be, I don't know, using the bathroom in the street, which is, I mean.
He was most of the time during that.
That's a hard yes. I think we need that. Yeah. We need someone to mix it up.
Good. We both agree. Let's take a look at the next slide.
Yeah. Okay. All right. You guys really brought in some hidden gems. Tales from the Crypt, Skeletor guy. First thoughts. I like the bow tie and I like the long hair. You know, it's like I said before, I was like, he wants to party, but he's also kind of formal. Like Joe Exotic's mullet. You know what I mean? It's like the fashion equivalent. So there's some consistency there.
Probably couldn't do any kid shows with us though. That's going to be an issue.
That's true. Not super family friendly. Although he could be like, I don't know, like a PSA warning about brushing your teeth or not falling in.
Sure. Life lesson.
Crowd to eat sugar or something.
Yeah.
Are those his eyes? I don't feel like those are his eyes. Those eyes, they're following me too.
We'll come back to him. We'll just think about it, but we'll circle it. We'll come back. Okay. Let's take a look at the next slide.
What? Okay. Is that Taft? President?
That's William Howard Taft. Yeah.
President.
Or Howard William Taft. I don't know how the names work.
I have some concerns. I mean, you know, one, I don't think he's alive anymore.
Yeah. His audition was a little weird. Yeah.
I mean, the Tales from the Crypt guy might be able to help us get him. Anyway, I don't know how that works. He allegedly did get stuck in a bathtub once, which is, I mean, I think hilarious, but could make it problematic because we are on time at Last Ham. And if he got stuck, I have some concerns about, I don't know, like being on a team with him, because I'm pretty sure I read on Wikipedia he ate one of his cabinet members. I can't prove it.
No.
I don't know. I'm not super good at history. Matt would know. We can ask Matt later.
We'll ask Matt.
He teaches.
Cool. All right. So we only have a couple more left, Dave. So let's go to the next slide. Oh, wow.
Okay. Well, Kim Jong-un. Okay. So I'm gonna have to say I'm not excited about this in particular. You know, I've been in some improv circles where he's been around and on stage, and he's kind of a dictator when it comes to like, this is how you play improv. This is how you do this game. You know, and we're like, dude, we get it. And he's like, no, you don't. I invented improv. I'm the funniest person in the world. And I'm like, why do you keep shouting that at me? And he's like, I would have had a better show, but I got struck by lightning yesterday, so I'm kind of off my game. And I'm like, that can't be true. I don't know. He's just kind of, I don't know.
All right. Well, anyway, think about it. Maybe we'll get back to the fans here in a bit, and you can let us know who you picked. But those are some potential Last Ham members. So I don't know if I'm excited or disappointed.
Wow. Okay. There were some doozies in there for sure. Maybe Matt, maybe you want to talk to some of the history stuff that was brought up?
I don't teach history. I've never taught history.
Facebook.
I don't understand. It's not true. It's not. It's made up. It's fabricated. In fact, he made it up a long time ago. A long time ago. I mean, it was years ago that he made this up. It's
What was that?
history.
Okay. Yeah, whatever. Agree to disagree. So
That's not
so
true.
listen, so for I did want to talk. I did talk to Steve and Dave. Dave, I actually want to chat with Jack and Matt. It's movie stuff. You're not big movie fans, so if you wouldn't mind just popping out for a minute.
Fair enough.
So Jack, Matt, obviously we haven't been able to get together and do shows like we have been. We've known each other for quite a while, and something that the three of us have in common, we're all big movie buffs, and we talk about them before shows, after shows, and I don't know about you, but with all this, staying inside, there's not a whole lot to do, so I've pretty much exhausted my library on all the streaming stuff. So it was tough for me to try to find something new. So I kind of went back into the archives a little bit, and I actually did find kind of an older movie that I think you guys might like. From history, yes.
Perfect.
Yes. See,
Perfect.
it all
Well,
comes
great.
full circle. So so listen, I got a clip from it. Would you guys mind if I played it? Would you just, I don't know, kind of comment on it? Let me know your thoughts. Yeah.
Okay.
We never keep our thoughts to ourselves, Dave. So sure.
You should not. You should not ever keep your thoughts to yourselves. Okay, let me get that for you. Hold on one second.
Your glasses working, Jack?
No.
They're not 3D glasses, just as an FYI. Oh, sweet. Tiger King. I've seen this.
Is it the new one?
I think so. It's an unfortunate title.
It's a Star Wars mashup.
Yeah. Oh, Betsy Ross.
Wow.
Okay, this is old.
You are the first surface man to invade our empire, and your knowledge of Murania must die with you.
My
Take him
80.
away.
You
No.
two, do what she said.
Yes, these popes will take me away.
My dear Argo, you may personally build up the voltage.
Ooh, what an honor.
I see a frowny face in the background.
Hey, come on. Yeah, what are you doing? Yeah, get out of the way. What are you doing?
Watch
Hey,
the vest, buddy.
How can it take 3 of them?
The prisoner is in the death chamber. All is prepared.
Build up 200,000 volts for the chamber of death.
All right, is it the death chamber or the chamber of death? I gotta decide.
This is perfectly safe.
Did he just look directly at us?
He has a cheese grater on his head. Put it in 3rd gear.
Whee!
Execute.
That's a little on the nose.
It won't work. Oh, it worked.
Argo,
Thanks.
you may now start Audrey's charred body on its trip to the Cavern of the Doomed.
Yikes.
You honor me.
His is
He
the
just
fate of
flushed
all
the toilet.
surface men who try to discover the entrance to Murania.
Jean Autry's lips are forever sealed.
For the first time. What happened to his sleeve? That was a weird one, Dave.
So not a fan of it, or?
I mean, I want to know what happens, but
Okay. Well, that was interesting. Steve, you wouldn't have known anything about it. You don't know anything about movies. Dave,
don't.
you still there? Hey, there he is. All right. So we were doing some fun things here, but we did, we want to give you some of what you have come to know about Last Ham and do an improv game. We tried to figure out what would work in this format the best. And we thought we would just do a simple game of 185 for you guys. So I did post something on Facebook about getting some suggestions of some different occupations, maybe some animals, and you guys did put some of those down. So I've jotted those down. I'm gonna pop off the video and just leave the 4 guys here, but you'll still hear me. I'm gonna give the suggestion, and then the players, you're gonna come forward and just come out with your best 185. You guys know how it works. You're gonna set up the joke. It's basically 185 blanks. Walk into a bar. Bartender says we don't serve blanks, and the blank says punchline. It's always supposed to be a bad joke. So in this format, with nobody to actually applaud, it might actually work in our favor.
No problem.
So, all right, guys, here we go. I'm gonna step out of here. And your first suggestion is dentist.
185 dentists go into a bar, and the bartender says, "We don't serve dentists here. Get out." And the dentists are like, "We know the drill." Woo!
He's doing his own sound effect. 185 dentists go into a bar, and the bartender goes, "Look, I can't serve dentists here." And the dentist didn't say anything. They just started dancing. And he goes, "What do you call that?" And they go, "It's the floss," because it's a fortnight dance.
185 dentists walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Sorry guys, we can't serve dentists anymore. We're all full." And the dentist's like, "Man, getting a reservation this place is like pulling teeth."
185 dentists walk into a bar, and the bartender's like, "I'm not gonna serve you dentists in here." And the dentists are like, No. We just heard that this place is an historic building, so we came in to take the plaque."
Okay, we'll stop on that one.
It's so lonely without anyone laughing. It's so lonely.
It is. All right. Next, give me farmer.
185 farmers walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "We don't serve farmers. Beat it. Beat it."
Oh, I see. 'Cause there's a vegetable.
185 farmers go into a bar. The bartender goes, "We don't serve farmers here." And they go, "Look, we're thirsty. We don't give a crop." Because I'm trying.
All right, we'll stop on that one.
Oh, wait, I got one, Dave. I got one.
Okay,
I got one. 185 farmers walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "We're not going to serve you farmers in here." And the farmers are like, "Oh, but come on, we dressed up to go out tonight. How do you like harvests?" Harvests.
I should have stopped it before you said anything.
Hey!
I'm just kidding. Our next suggestion is unicorn.
185 unicorns walk into a bar, and the bartender's like, "Get out of here. We don't serve unicorns." And like, okay. And they start to go, and he's like, "Seriously, get out of here. Get out of here." And he keeps yelling, "Get out of here." And finally, the unicorns turn around and said, "Okay, we get the point."
Nice.
185 unicorns saddle up to the bar. I'm going to go. I'm just
185 unicorns walk into a bar, and the bartender's like, "We can't serve you in here." And the unicorns are like, "Oh, wait, you've got to give us something to drink. We're all a little hoarse." This is a little horse.
Okay. Not gonna get any better than that. All right, let's do give me mortician.
185 morticians walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Sorry guys, we don't serve morticians." Says, please, we just need a drink. Just need one stiff drink. Stiff.
Yeah, that was good.
185 morticians go into a bar because they're dying for a drink.
185 morticians walk into a bar. The bartender says, "I'm not going to serve you morticians in here." And the morticians get so angry, they're like, "We'd never come back in here over your dead body." Over your dead, because they'd be a mortician. That's where they'd be.
185 morticians go into a bar, and the bartender says, "I can't serve you." And they say, "No, you got to serve us. We were in a fight and we want to make up."
Moving along, let's do elephant.
Okay.
I got one.
Go ahead, Jack. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'll remember it later.
Oh. All right. 185 elephants go to a bar, and the bartender goes, "Look, I can't serve you elephants alcohol. I don't have it in me. I can't do it." And they're like, "Whoa, we're not here for the drinks. We're just looking for a little tail."
185 elephants walk into a bar. The bartender says, "Hey, get out of here, elephants. We don't serve elephants here." And so they left. But then one elephant tried to come back in and sneak his way in. And the bartender caught him and goes, "Hey, I told you to get out of here, Dumbo."
I remember now. 185 elephants with a speech impediment go into a bar, and the bartender says, "We don't serve elephants. What are you doing in here?" And they say, "We're trying to get drunk."
Right.
I get it now.
Oh my goodness. All right, let's do a couple more here. Give me organ grinder.
Organ grinder.
185 organ grinders go into a bar, and the bartender says, "We don't serve organ grinders here." And the organ grinder says, "Why not?" It's like, "Because you're always monkeying around."
He did not say that. He did not say that.
He did not say that.
I don't think you're gonna top that. Give me how about a bat?
185 bats walk into a bar. The bartender says, "We're not going to serve you any drinks in here." And the bats are like, "We're just here for wings."
185 bats go into a bar, and the bartender says, "We don't serve bats here." And the bats are like, "Why not?" And they're like, "Because you always turn this place upside down. Because bats."
All right. I think I got one. 185 bats go into a bar, and the bartender goes, "I can't serve bats here." And they go, "But we want a drink." And he goes, "I can't serve bats here." And they go, "But we want a drink." And he goes, "I can't serve bats here. What about this aren't you getting?" And they're like, "Well, if we kept asking, we were hoping you would cave in."
Okay. I think we'll end on that one.
You're going to end on that one?
Why not, right? We could keep going, but you guys get the point. That is our little mini show that we decided to do for you guys. Hope listen, it's a crazy time out there, and we're just all trying to get by. But if we have provided any kind of levity for you, or even a little bit of escape from what's going on out there, we're happy to do it. So I'm Dave Wright, and please check us out online. We're going to be posting more stuff on our social media, on our YouTube channel in the coming weeks. So please stay tuned for that. Steve, I know you wanted to take us out from here.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, thank you again, guys, for tuning in. Really do appreciate it. A big thank you to David Sly, Matt Hartman, Jack Rita. Do appreciate you guys jumping on the feed and helping us out with some jokes. And everybody out there, please stay safe, stay healthy. You guys take care.